This is what it costs to live in Tokyo. One person, 1 month, working from home. That number, every month. No business expenses or taxes included though. Those are real, but they're a separate conversation. This is just the cost of being alive here. Rent, food, getting around, keeping the lights on. Let me show you where it goes. The biggest number first, 78,000 yen per month. And the floor plan of my place tells you more than any photo that I didn't want to take anyway, because I didn't want to clean my apartment. One thing about Tokyo rent that doesn't show up in the monthly figure is renewal fee. Most leases here run for 2 years. When yours comes up, you pay 1 month's rent to renew, not to move, not for anything new, just to stay where you already are. It's not on your rent bill, it just arrives every 2 years, quietly, like a reminder that you're a guest. So, rent is 38% of everything I spent in a month. The rest of this video fits in the other 62%. Utilities. 5 items. Let's go through them. Electricity, roughly 3,100. Gas, 2,000. Water and sewage, 1,800. Bill it every 2 months in Tokyo. I'm counting half. Internet, 4,000. It's fiber, fast, no complaints. Mobile phone, 2,100 for 2 lines. 2 lines for iPhone and Android. For work, I need to be across both platforms. So, total for utilities is 13,236 yen. Regarding the electricity figure, last month was between seasons, mild enough that I barely touched the air conditioning. During Tokyo summer or winter, that number roughly doubles. Air conditioning is not optional here, unless you're okay to freeze in winter or sweat during summer all the time. The rest is predictable year-round. Japanese utility bills are boring, which is exactly what you want from a utility bill. Japan's health insurance runs in 2 layers. Layer 1 is mandatory. If you're employed here, you're enrolled in Shakai Hoken, employer health insurance. Half the premium comes out of your payslip automatically. The other half is paid by your employer. It doesn't appear in my personal budget because it's already gone before the money reaches me. What that covers? 70% of almost everything. Clinic visits, hospital stays, most prescriptions, most procedures. You pay 30%. The system is not perfect. Some dental and some specialist care is extra, but it is comprehensive, and it is not optional. Layer 2 is optional, and the reason to have it is more specific than most people assume. Japan caps out-of-pocket medical treatment costs. There is a monthly ceiling. Once you hit it, the government covers the rest. So catastrophic treatment costs are already contained by the public system. What the supplemental plan covers is the room and some special treatments. If you end up in a hospital for weeks, a surgery, a long recovery, you're in a shared room by default. Private room or semi-private arrangement with fewer beds costs extra. That is the gap the private insurance fills, not the medicine, the bed. That costs 4,655 yen per month. Tokyo has one of the most complex and efficient transit networks in the world. Multiple overlapping systems, trains every 2 to 4 minutes during peak hours, an IC card that works on almost everything everywhere. And I work from home. My monthly transport spend is 15,682 yen. That covers occasional trips, a meeting, an errand, a weekend out somewhere. A single subway or train ride is 200 or 300 yen. Across city may be up to 1,000 yen. The system is extraordinarily good and I barely use it. If I were commuting daily, this number would be 2 to 3 times higher. Most Tokyo commuters get their transit pass subsidized by their employer. Food is where Tokyo surprises people, usually not in the direction they expect. The assumption is that everything is expensive. Some things are quality beef, certain fruit, imported cheeses or out-of-season items. But the cost of eating well here, day to day, is lower than most similar cities. My monthly grocery spend is roughly 45,000 yen. Eating out is a bargain. Lunch at a proper sit-down restaurant is between 1,000 and 1,500 yen. dinner somewhere decent, 2 to 4,000 yen. The quality to cost ratio at the middle of the market is unlike anywhere I've eaten. Eating out this month is 29,000 yen. So total food spent is 74,193 yen. The miscellaneous category for the month includes printing a document the konbini, 10 yen per page, cleaning wipes, coffee filters, YouTube premium subscription. This month also included a dental cleaning, which was about 2/3 of my miscellaneous spend. I go to a private clinic, the kind where they have nice aroma in the air, ambient music, and the clinic generally feels closer to a spa treatment than a medical appointment. It is 100% out of pocket. Total miscellaneous and entertainment this month, 18,687 yen. Some months it's higher, a day trip, a museum, a fine for the late tax payment. Total monthly spend, 204,453 yen. At today's exchange rate, that's approximately $1,264 or 1,108 euro. Here is the thing about that number. 20 years ago, this same lifestyle cost nearly twice as much in dollar terms. In 2012, after the US subprime market crash, yen surged to around 79 per dollar. The yen today is at levels not seen since the late 90s. A dollar buys significantly more yen than it did a decade ago. Tokyo hasn't gotten cheaper in yen terms. Rent is up, many food costs have risen, utilities have increased, but in dollar or euro terms, for anyone earning outside Japan, this city is a completely different calculation than it was during the strong yen era. The reputation, expensive, unaffordable, out of the reach for foreign visitors, come from a different exchange rate, a different decade. It stayed in the cultural memory longer than it should have. What you just saw is one person's actual budget. Working from home in Tokyo, not optimized for cheapness, not spending excessively, just living here. This is what it costs. If you want to know what Japan really costs and why, subscribe. See you in the next one.